Hey guys, it's Melissa. In this video, I am going to answer a question that I keep getting asked. So that is, what is the max height of the EufyMake E1? So this question is becoming more and more popular because xTool just released the information about the sizing for their desktop UV printer. So we know that the xTool UV printer is going to have a Z-axis or up and down height of about 6 inches, just slightly under 6 inches. So I thought, okay, well, that's really good to know. I have seen the xTool UV in person at CES in January. They just released this information in another basically dump of information. And I have the EufyMake E1, which is another desktop UV printer, very affordable as far as UV printers. So it has, like you can see, there's quite a bit of space here. So I thought, what is the difference? What is the size difference? Because that is going to hopefully give us some indication about price point and where these two machines differ. So I looked for the specs. I cannot find information about the Z-axis here on the EufyMake. So I was like, okay. So I took a tissue box, standard tissue box. This is obviously the highest, or the longest side, but I put it in this way, and then I just did a snapshot in the EufyMake software. Okay, and it did the snapshot and it told me this is 115 millimeters, but then it threw an error and it said make sure that your object is less than 60 millimeters. So I thought, okay, what is 60 millimeters? Because again, I don't speak in millimeters. So it turns out that is a little under 2.5 inches. So this is like way more than what will work, right? So that means that the max height on the EufyMake E1 for objects is about 2.35 inches. When you compare that to what xTool is saying that their UV printer is, which is going to be just under 6 inches, my guess is that just that size alone, just that difference alone in the height is going to result in a price differential. We don't know that yet, but that is going to be significant, okay? So you can there's a rotary obviously for the E1, you can put different types of drinkware in there, but if you had a box, if you had some type of ball, like a softball, you wouldn't be able to do a softball in here. You may be able to, you can do, you could put golf balls in here, but those types of things where it's larger than 2.36 inches or 60 millimeters, that is going to be the max that you are going to be able to do here on the EufyMake E1. So I have been printing with the EufyMake. I love it. It's easy to use. The software is great, works on Mac and PC. There are a couple of little things, like every single time I start up the program, it needs to do this, like it's in the moisturizing mode and it takes about 10 minutes to re-inject the ink. Those are types of things that, it's helpful because of the maintenance that it does on here. But if you just want to start up and print, you are not going to be able to do that right away. You need to basically do this initial ink charging. It's not really ink charging. It's getting out of the moisture mode. Okay. All right. So other information, if you're looking for a different UV, if you're looking for any UV printer, and I now have 3 and I will have another one on the way very soon, wink, wink. I have information on all of them below. If you're wondering, like, what is UV printing? Why would I not just print stickers on sticker paper? Why would I not just do sublimation? What is the need for a UV printer? And this is going to become a bigger question for people who are hobby crafters, as the price point and the footprint of these desktop UV printers comes down. It's going to become more and more interest and use to home crafters and super small businesses. I shouldn't say super small businesses. I should say businesses that are working in tight spaces, specifically at home where they don't have a large area for a big UV printer. All right, guys, all the information in the description below. See you later.